In Ninjago, oh story, a story in Ninjago. They made a pineapple Ninjago. That's it. Ninjago, oh story. Ninjago, this is the story. Yes, my brother. After our eyes nearly met, he left with the video, bringing the final 3 views. Then he went down, needing to like and promote the video for more views, rather than focusing on my role in it. The crime of my sweetness brings the wave with some criminals trying to rush and load Fingiston. Ninja please their enemies at the appointed hour. We recognize they are not our personal ninja, but greater than their foes. The criminals vanish when confronted, feeling insulted that even true ninjas lack expression. They send some kids to fight them, so at their hour, they take some of them by surprise and run away very normally. And if you ask Amal, where is the ninja? They would be in the training center, bored, and they didn't want to fight anyone. If you were reflecting on the past season, Nia sacrificed herself by merging with the ocean, leaving the entire team saddened and unmotivated to save anyone. But the teacher won't manage her time effectively. The team gathers again to attempt stealing the Fingiston. They visit Kai, who opens a special children's training center. Zine and the others forcefully take him and go to Lloyd, who is cleaning. They then take Lloyd by force and realize Jay is the last one remaining, isolated from the world, and sitting in the tower where Abu Zayn once sat. But the ninja tells her that she is disappointed in herself for isolating herself from the world and living like a semi-ascetic. After a discussion on personal growth, they persuade him, and the team reunites after being apart for a year. Later, we board a ship in the ocean during turbulent weather, causing the captain to lose control of the vessel amidst the waves. One of the captain's crew nearly drowns, but Nia appears as a dragon and rescues the man just in time. The crew and captain express their gratitude and recognize her as Nia, the rescue. Nia, her hour is strange, and he says, I am almost on the name, because if you are not one with your mind, Nia has lost memory completely and forgot who she originally is. Anyway, she returns to the ocean again, and her hour appears another person. Her appearance is merged with the ocean, and she is surprised that she saved this man because the supposed person is drowning. It's natural and intervention wasn't necessary to save him. But she tells him she had to because of the water, unaware of the situation. After much discussion, she confides in him about feeling like she lost something. Surprised, he takes her to a shipwreck, revealing it as the missing piece. She recognizes it, but not willingly. She agrees to meet him on the surface if he leaves the room. Her hour forms and she appears on the water's surface, finding a powerful message sent to her. In the annual commemoration of the sacrifice, everyone writes an intention message on their lantern and lets it extinguish, symbolizing that intention. She begins to read a message to someone. When she finds a message written in it that I am not perfect without you, Fanya, her heart recognizes him as the one she was missing. She thinks about everything and goes to the tower to meet Jay. However, Jay will be leaving with the ninja to search for the feng shui subject. Nia started melting in the abyss and had to return to the ocean, leaving Danny. She met a mysterious person and told them she missed everything and knew who they were. Abu al-Sahab, if you think with me, what about the missing walnut? The teacher named Nia, who fought Orojiro once and merged with the ocean. So this person is supposed to be the teacher. Nia, but the one I know is a woman, and the voice is a man's voice, so I will assume she is a woman. And if it's a man, forgive me. Little Nia of the ninja tells teacher Nia she wants to graduate to meet Jay Kai, her teacher, and all her friends. However, the teacher says it's impossible. She comes back as she was, and why should she come back again? Didn't she realize from the beginning? You have a tremendous power and live with all marine creatures, but the little one is not convinced by this talk. She desires to go outside and become human again. She understands that as long as she's merged with the ocean using her power, once the merge is undone, she will lose her power and revert to being human, the ninja. The headquarters are worried and anxious about the theft of the Fengistone. Jay's depression affects the team's morale. He occasionally suggests new ideas to motivate them, but people keep leaving until he realizes they're running away. The Fengistone is being transported via the Metro Infaq. So they ask Zane for an analysis of the Metro Infaq network, and they go there immediately. After a pause in the line and some inspection, they reach the Fengistone shipment. The tension with them is nerve-wracking, leading to a tough fight. Not thinking about the Fengistone weakens the element's power in the ninja hour. The ninja insists on fighting with their own hands, and after a big fight, they are on the verge of losing until another ninja arrives just in time. The Geeko in his country. They combat criminals effortlessly, defeating them with ease, unlike the ninja who struggled. Ultimately, they turn the criminals over to the police. During what, the ninjas are puzzled by their easy victory over the gang, making them suspicious that the ninjas themselves might turn against them, despite being at the forefront of the peace process. And when the rest of the time passed, they were still on them. And when my bucket was still fighting the renewal, and they suddenly appeared happy to return to the base and wonder how they could overcome them so much, and because they had been heroes for a year, they would remain after they had killed the living and nothing else. Except that the whole team is not able to support each other at all because of their sadness for the intention. Jay becomes obsessed with Kay, feeling they are in a battle that Kay has won, leaving Kay content in his daily pursuits. The sprinkler system releases a lot of water, and its water forms in the shape of a nozzle. She asks for their help, saying she can return in a new form if they divide her powers. Before she regains strength, they freeze her to preserve her shape. The team stops trying to understand how to separate her power from her. They realize they can separate it by letting her go. Asbeera withdraws her powers as she dies with Kai. But the teacher does not cut them off and rejects the idea outright, because it is very dangerous. They didn't believe they had imprisoned Asbeera initially. However, there's only one solution if they wanted to return her power instantly. What is this? The ninja visits the ninja pillar to persuade him to free Asbeera and save the pillar's power. The ninja reveals that Asbeera was not responsible for destroying half of Ninjago initially, and the power of Koi helped and was the reason in itself. Zane says to him, "Oh, God opens for you. This, you know, is God's will." And they say to him, "Walk." "Oh, city response, here's a chant. Who are you going to liberate?" Of course, the ninja come out of the mayor's office frowning Aish orders, and they decide hours that they will infiltrate and liberate a chant of a crowd from the pillar to be saved. Oh, my brother, I swear to God. They infiltrate the prison in two teams, Koi's team and Zane and Lloyd, who try to liberate Asbeera, while Cole's team and Geo go simultaneously. Tower so they can take their time, Asbeera's weapon, which is the Asbeera's brother, so that it is completely solid. I mean, again, I don't understand what this deviation is. The important thing is that Geo and Cole, when they fear the tower, they don't find anyone. From the existing Asbeera, during What is Good, and Kai and Lloyd arrive at the secret place, where Asbeera does not surrender, and they negotiate her hour with her that they will finally get her out of prison, in exchange for her withdrawing her intention power. And don't make problems after that, and drink milk before you sleep, and don't sell the bed. You are naturally a coward. Are you telling them what to do with this manliness? I agree. The morning of the Foldal will not only liberate it, but also weaken its power and will. It's a laughing matter, but importantly, they will liberate it. And after a while, they will start to run away from the prison. Zane is confused and working on the warning. When guards approach during their activities, they become alert and prepare to escape. They run because they try to get there before it collapses. Because if it collapses, they are not sure they will be able to face it again. How can they enjoy it at all? After a lot of effort, Zane arrives before it collapses and freezes it with his power, while the ninja gets to it on his way to the base. And we assume that the teacher is not sure and scared. He is scared, but it means okay. The important thing is that Asbeera tells them that she can't do anything without her weapon. So they tell her that her weapon is coming in the bag with J. Cool. But J. Cool says that when they went tower by tower to check on the weapons, they couldn't locate it as it was moved to an unknown location. Bixel attempted to contact the tower directly to determine the weapon's new whereabouts. Where is this weapon? Oh, my son. And it tells her that the weapon is on a truck carrying dangerous archaeological artifacts to a safer place in the ninja. She prepares, and they go to the place where the truck is, which is heavily guarded. But the ninja summons him, and they start the plan, and they fear her, the truck that has the weapon. But at her time, they face the ninja Haycob waiting for them. They start a very long fight with each other. The ninja is able to take the weapon and run away, but on the other hand, the ninja Haycob knows their identity. Lloyd accidentally calls out to Zane, immediately alerting the police that they are the criminals. The ninja announces that the ninja are outlaws, and whoever can turn them into the police will get a big reward. The key point is that the ninja provides a weapon for the anticipated disaster. Instead of fulfilling her promise to remove Nia's power, she attempts to strip the other ninjas of their abilities, resulting in a confrontation among them. Something totally unexpected. The important thing is that the police reach the ninja's hideout to arrest them. Asbeera is afraid because she might go back to jail, and with her, the ninja would be too. But the ninja reveals a secret escape passage to her. To learn the truth, Asbeera must save Nia's life. She agrees and pulls Nia's power, while the ninja battle the Heikobi ninja. After several hits, Asbeera absorbs Nia's power, returning Nia to her normal state. Nia agrees to Asbeera's deal, surrendering her weapon in exchange for information about the secret passage, and then departs. The ninja, having saved Nia, are pleased with themselves. They are happy with Nia's return, reuniting the imprisoned ninja with Nia as their teacher. The final scene shows Asbeera mourning on her throne in her temple, with her hourglass beside her. When she finds her hourglass, a weapon similar to hers falls from the sky after a while, even though she didn't have her weapon or need anyone. Glory be to God, it descends upon her from the heavens, and I see a cube made of blue, and a screen comes out on it. Sharir tells Asbeera that she is invited to the Blue Lord Council. Why? Asbeera doesn't believe the insult, but agrees to take revenge. With this cloud hanging over her, Isra feels she can't live another day. Jake has a strong instinct. So he used to tell me in a comment, by the way, don't close your black and spread it so that every new thing reaches you. And just like that, with you is a story, and a berry is the summary of the story. The director,